winter for me in the Philippines. I've been trying these little, when we did a fish harvest the last time, I brought up about, I don't know, half a dozen of these little shrimp and put them in this tank, and I've just added some King Kong a couple of days ago. They're pretty dang old shy. I have been meaning to take a video for several days. There's one there. Oh, maybe we can get one to come right up to the glass. There's one. They seem to be doing okay. Look, I'm not. I put the King Kong in there because the water was getting a little too cloudy for my tastes. The King Kong will filter it somewhat because all I'm doing is adding aeration. I'm not. There's not a filter in there. All those little aeration, circulation, combination aerators that I had, they all failed. They lasted for 30, 40, 50 hours and then they just quit. Get one to come up on this side. There he is right there. None of them died. They seem to be doing just fine. I'm feeding them just fish food. Even though it's way too large for them to eat, it sits in there for, I don't know, 6 or 8 hours until it dissolves enough, and then it just falls down to the bottom and they eat it. And they're also eating this algae. There's a reason I leave this algae on the side of the tank, because the shrimp will eat it. A pretty good sized one right there. That's probably the biggest one in there. Look, these aren't, this is just a, you know, it's just for a giggles and ha-ha thing. Not raising these for, you know, commercial use, consumption, whatever. Because these little shrimp, I can't remember the name of them. Wit brought me the original supply of them, and he said that they they don't get large. They'll get about the size of your little finger maximum, and that they just don't really grow large. So these aren't the Baname shrimp that, you know, can get really large. These are just, I think some people I've heard them called ghost shrimp. I can't really remember exactly what the name of these are, but it's just a little hobby thing. I had the aquarium. I want to keep the aquariums operational in case, or when at some point we get the egg tumblers operational again, which, I don't know, until we get the floating cages done, it's not going to happen. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update. Some people have been curious about how these shrimp were doing. All I've got is one aeration stone in there, and that seems to be plenty. And the King Kong will help purify and clean the water. It's already started to root. None of these roots were on it when I put it in there. This was all King Kong that had been growing on the bank. I didn't take any of this out of the water. And those roots, you can see these roots here, that's probably a pretty good example. They just collect solids from the water, and it collects on the roots, on the stems. You can see it on the stems there, and in that way it filters the water, and it's good for these little guys. And they'll, you know, I don't know, I know fish will eat the roots and nibble at the King Kong. I don't know about the shrimp. I'm thinking they're too small, but it definitely makes the water cleaner and more pure. It's time to do a little bit of water exchange in these tanks. Not really water exchange. I just need to add water to them. From evaporation and small leaks in the tanks, they lose about a quarter, 3/8 of an inch of water every day, and so I got to run the pump like 10 minutes every day to keep them full. I want to keep this, you know, kind of on the back burner, so that when we do get into more serious tilapia raising in the future, that I have these ready to go. And so that's the goal here. Alrighty, thank you everyone. Just a little update there. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.